Tavernese from Lynn, and Tom Cennami from Lynn will take on Pino Ialuna from Hyde Park and David Corsi from Hyde Park, here on Candlepin Doubles. Good afternoon, I'm Ed Harding. Thanks for being with us. You know, it's unusual. A couple of Lynns, a couple of Hyde Parks. You guys are friends too, or what? Neighbors and friends? They're all nodding accordingly, which means that they are indeed. If you were with us last week, we saw a great match. I'm sure it warmed you up for what we have here this afternoon. The team that wins will take $500 home with them. The team that doesn't win will take $300 home with them. It'll be $50 for 3 consecutive marks and tons of money for 3 consecutive strikes. I didn't get any reaction out of it. One guy went like this, and he was on it. Well, okay, see if they can do it. Gentlemen, the stage is yours.
Come on, Davey. Come on, Davey.
First ball, first string. Remember, it is a cumulative score at the end of 2 strings. Well, David Corsi has whooped the crowd early. 4 horsemen left side stay. We're going to change their first names to Mark, I think. Well, let's just jump out of the gate a little happy here. Both Joe Tavernese and Dave Corsi have assaulted the lanes. Came within 1 pin of a double. There's a pretty clear shot at the free pin that's left. Marks again. A 9 box for Joe Tavernese. Well, how do you do? On the left side of your screen, Joe Tavernese from Lynn. It's David Corsi from Hyde Park. It's wavering, but the fill is 5. They're all clumped together. It's a chance to knock it down for a 3rd consecutive. Dave's high single is 184, a high triple of 445. An average of 115, came within 2 pins of bonus money, doesn't get it. Joe Tavernese leaving the box open. He's going to score a 9 in that box. Ralph Stewart will score at a 9 in that box. So we're bowled 3 boxes here. Tough lead. Wood in front, possibility. There's a look at our computer score. The lead column on the right is in reference to where the championship team is in terms of the lead. Are they in front or are they behind? Tavernese, Cennami, the championship team, behind by 12 pins. 2 boxes scored. Boy, I'll tell you, he came across right side, left side with the ball. I thought it was going to kick out the 10. It did not. Doesn't get the 10 that way as well. 2nd consecutive 9 for Dave Corsi. Last box for each man here in the first string. It was almost inevitable they'd cool off somewhat after that rip-roaring start. That's the shot that Joe Tavernese is looking at. Wood bridging to the 10. Gave it a ride, but came up a pin short. Goes down and gets that pin. No, he does not. So he will settle for a 9 here in the 5 box. And an 8 for Dave Corsi. We pulled the first 5 boxes here in the first string. The Ialuna Corsi team has a 10-pin advantage. We will change bowlers and come back to finish up the first string right here at Candlepin Doubles. Please stay with us. and Pino Ialuna will take us through the rest of the first string. This is Tom Cennami from Lynn, Massachusetts. You gotta like it over. No. Boy, it's still shaking. I don't know. Pino Ialuna from Hyde Park. All of them don't get over either. Tom Cennami marking in his first frame here this afternoon. Pino Ialuna is a high single of 192, high triple of 423, an average of 116, and 10 pins here in his first frame. Tom Cennami has a high single of 211, high triple of 469, with an average of 131 and a bonus ball. And 8 more. Wait, everybody moved around to 10, but 10 must have had cooties because no one touched it. It's wavering. Tom Cennami jams his left foot on the floor, shaking to get over it. Will not cooperate. Ialuna marks here for the first time this afternoon in his second frame. Tom Cennami closes out with a 10. Tom and Joe were in the 1988 state finals, lost it by a pin. See how important one pin is, and one pin stays there. It's coming back, but not strong enough, so they will not get over. The second of the 3 boxes that Tom Cennami has bowled here this afternoon. He's marked in it. Pin action comes back, but doesn't come back enough. As Ralph Stewart has to go down and dress the alley. Every pin counts.
All right, get back.
This is the bonus ball, the fill for Tom Cennami. The crowd goes, ooh, a disappointing fill. Fill. You know, one at a time, it don't matter how they go. I guess this is not an easy shot that Pino has. Made it look easy. Two disappointing balls, if you will, for Tom Cennami. He only filled his spare with 2 and finished on with 8 in the box. Already, Pino Ialuna is at 107 with a bonus ball. It will go! It's got over! Spread eagle. You know, Pino is so forceful when he goes up there. Watch his right foot. It goes back and hits the ball return. I'll tell you what, if this were 3 strings, he might knock it all over. The fill on his mark was 4. And he comes back with a nice 10 to close out at 121. But already Tom Cennami and his partner, Joe Tavernese, that's 2. Well, hold your breath. Will we close with a triple? Hold on. Not to put too much pressure on him, but you got 1,000 clams that sits on this ball right here. So Al and I are just going to watch. There it goes. It's gone! No! Are you kidding me? But the thing is, we don't give him $999 for coming within one pin. Marvelous finish. A 128 for Tom Cennami. Believe it or not, we got another string to go. I don't know if they have it left in him, but we'll see when Candlepin Doubles continues. Please come back. Tavernese and Cennami have a 7-pin advantage as we begin the second. And again, we change bowlers. Dave Corsi, you're looking at him. The 7 got nicked and went. They all went. Both men cleaned out the alley. Just as we switched away, the 7 went and took the other one with it. I tell you what, I'm going to be hoarse at the end of this one. I tell you, that looked good going in. So did that one. No, it's coming back, but not strongly enough. Adios. Second consecutive mark for Dave Corsi. Second consecutive mark for Joe Tavernese. I don't know what it was. I guess Tom Cennami got them all fired up, huh? With that double and their triple at the end of the first. Good night, Irene. He's got great pin action because he cleans them out and they all just creep down and knock him over. Dave Corsi can mark. Dave Corsi does mark and earns bonus money for his team. Oh, my heavens. You know, he got the 7. I would have thought that would have been the 1 that would have stayed. I tell you, through boxes scored, the difference is 4 pins. Tavernese and Cennami have a 4-pin advantage.
Right now, baby, on the head.
He got it for a 10. Wow. This is to Phil. Spare in the previous box. Brought it right, it stayed right. He knew it the minute he threw it, it was disappointing Phil. So Joe Tavernese right on the head pin. Got it, and marks again. A 4th consecutive mark. Joe Tavernese's ball comes left, stays left, so he does not mark. He leaves the frame open. This is another bonus ball from Dave. Well, I tell you what, he can mark again. Ralph Stewart is going to go down and check it out. As he does, it gives us a chance to catch our breath here. 17 in this, 10 pins. The challengers are ahead by 10 pins, right? Ialuna and Corsi are ahead by 10 pins. The boxes scored. Oh, I tell you, that broke the string right there, but... a great ride. Corsi marked in the first, marked in the second, marked in the third, marked in the fourth, and knocked down all 10 here in the 5th. And he has grabbed the momentum that Tom Cennami built up at the end of the first string. So now the bowlers change. Cennami's back, Ialuna is back. We have 5 boxes to go.
Come on, right now.
And we have 11 pins that separate us. Pardon me, the challengers with an 11-pin advantage. Oh, I tell you, Tom must still have strike in that arm somewhere. He came again within a pin of doing it. Pino gets the 7 to waver, but it doesn't go. Disappointing ball. So Pino leaves the frame open with 8. The best that Tom Cennami can do is go get the remainder and score out with a 10.
Right now, Pino, right now.
And he has reduced it by 2 pins.
Not bad. Just play it out there, Pino. Just play it out there.
Tom Cennami has a spare lead. Pino Ialuna nicks on the way by, and again we'll leave it open. As soon as he threw the ball, Tom looked at his hand. It was almost as if the ball fell out of it, if you will. Well, that's what Pino wanted to do on the previous ball. On this one, it gives him a strong 10 in the box, another 10, and the difference remains 9 pins. Ialuna and Corsi with a 9-pin advantage with 3 boxes left.
Come on. That's all right. It goes, Pino. Show me it.
Tom Cennami, who knows what is in that right arm, because he gave it to us at the end of the first string, within 1 pin of a triple, and Pino Ialuna wanting so much to hold off the closing champion. Brought it again, right, missed it again.
Nice bag, nice bag.
It's a 10 for both men here. Both bowlers again
Come on, one back.
scoring a 10 in the 8th box. 3 consecutive 10s for Tom Cennami. But that has not reduced the difference. It just moved us 1 frame closer to the end. The difference is 9 pins. Ialuna and Corsi, the challengers, with that 9-pin advantage.
All right, grab two.
It'll be tough for Ialuna to close out the 9th box with a 10. Well, Tom Cennami is... You promised it'll be an exciting conclusion anyway. So, already we've moved a pin closer. Tom Cennami has a bonus
Right
ball.
now, Pino. Show me it, buddy. Give it time, Pino. All right, show me it, show me it.
Here's the bonus ball. Looks good. Gonna get it. At least one more and got it. Gonna fill it with an 8 and that's it. We're dead heat, right? John, we're tied, right? We're absolutely tied. Oh my! Pino Ialuna with a disappointing first ball comes out and knocks the rest down with a second to mark. There is wood available. Tom Cennami wants to and does mark. Well, they're still tied. Hello, hello, hello. 7's wavering, and I'll tell you, it must be glued because it doesn't go. Pino Ialuna fills his mark with 4. Tom Cennami fills it with 6. Those 2 pins the difference. A wonderful match. If they aren't too exhausted, we'll come back and talk to them in just a minute on Candlepin Doubles. Wow. You got another whoop for these 4 guys in you? I mean, that was a show and a half. Wasn't that terrific? Yeah. Before I talk to you guys, you did so well. If you would tell me, Tom, what you told me just in the commercial there about the shot that Pino made.
He made one heck of a shot in that 10th box.
Was that amazing?
You won't make that shot 1 out of 100.
Wow. Well, this was 101. That was a wonderful shot. You just stepped up and did it, right?
That's right, that's all.
Oh, you made a great run. Congratulations, really. Not only you get bonus money, but you get I don't know, the admiration of coming with the 2 pins of winning. You really took it back because I got to give you credit, Dave. You know, at the end of the first string, Thomas closing out with within 1 pin of the triple. That you step up and virtually marking the whole first time in a second. That was a great way to do it, huh?
Yeah, I tried my hardest, but
Listen to these guys. They tried their hardest. Shoot, they left me exhausted. Congratulations. Well done. Well done. Thank you, guys. I'll tell you what, the handshakes and the good jobs and the congratulations are all heartfelt to them, aren't they? That was a wonderful match, huh?
Great match, great match. Thank God I got a partner.
I was going to say, he carried you last time, huh?
That's for sure. That's for sure. That's it. That's what partners are for, right?
You know, you came within 1 pin of the triple, and I've never had the fortune of calling one, and I thought I had one there.
well, I'll tell you something. It was just as good as the second one. I was just waiting for the pin to come off the wall, and the pin just never hit it hard enough to knock it over. I thought it was gone.
So your good luck charm remains intact, right?
That's right. She's here.
You know, that was pretty good, huh? Did you like that one this time? Yeah. Yes. She's getting a little more excited with each week, a little braver. What about next week? Do you think they can win again? Yes. She thinks they can win. She's convinced they can get the Renos next week, right?
Yeah.
So, no, I was going to say, got a couple easy guys you get to work with, right?
Yeah, nobody's easy. Yeah.
Nobody's easy. I mean, that was a wonderful match. Gentlemen, thank you. We'll see you again next week. Wow. I'm out of breath, and we're out of time.